Today we'll be doing a simple glam vampire look. Here's a quick look at today's products. Start with clean and toned skin. I'm using a micellar water on a cotton pad to start off with. Next, we're going to pat and press in a moisturizer that suits your skin's needs. Then we're going to pat in an eye cream, or you can use an additional layer of moisturizer. We're just going to focus that on the under eye, and we're going to pat it all the way into the brow bone. We're just going to use a white concealer as our eye base because overall this is going to be a very pale look. We're just going to blend that all over the eyelid. And you can go ahead and set with powder. On a blending brush, we're going to pack in some purple eyeshadow and apply that to the outer crease. Slowly blending out and upwards. We're going to keep most of that pigment on the outer edges of the eyes. Okay, ideally you want to pack the red eyeshadow onto the lid with a large flat brush. I just had a small one that was clean and it clearly didn't cut it. You'll see that I end up patting it on the lid with my clean finger. Basically, just pat that all over your eyelid. Then we're going to take the same brush with the purple to blend that red and purple together. We're just going back and forth until we have our desired amount of blending and pigment. Here, I just decided to ditch the concealer brush and my blending brush worked okay because it was pretty compact. But again, I definitely recommend using a large flat brush for this step. Again, we're blending back and forth with the red and purple on the lid and the crease. I did mix a little bit of brown into my purple color just to deepen it up. You can also just use a deep purple or eggplant color. I just happened to mix it. Now we're taking that brighter purple and using it to blend out the edges. I'm taking it pretty high up because I do want a lot of drama for this look. Go ahead and sweep that red eyeshadow under the lash line, keeping most of our pigment at the outer edges and lessening that pigment when we get to the inside. I am bringing it all the way in though. Okay, so I messed up and I forgot to hit record. So Jordan has eyeliner on her upper lash line and has some eyeliner in her waterline. We also did some color correcting under the eyes. So right here, I'm just mimicking what I would do if I were adding her eyeliner. And you can do whatever you want with your eyeliner. You know, it's a vampire look. You can make it thick, you can make it thin, you can make it smudged, straight across, winged. It's all up to you. But I think a lot of eyeliner is really great for this Halloween look. Here I'm just lining the waterline with black, and I'm bringing it all the way into the tear duct. I want her eyes to overall be pretty dark. We're using a foundation shade about 2 times lighter than her skin tone. You can go however light you want. The lighter it is, the more dramatic it will be, so it's just up to your personal preference. We're just dabbing and blending that into the skin. Remember to press product in where you need coverage and buff it out where you don't need as much. I am leaving her under eyes open because we're going in with the concealer after this. And I'm just getting all the nooks and crannies, blending away. Blending forever, blending. We're using a white concealer to highlight the high points of the face. So under the eye, down the center of the nose, the middle of the forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin. And then once I have my placement, I'm just gonna start blending everything out. Under the eyes, I am leaving a little gap because we are going to go back in with a smaller brush and blend that all together. Using that small concealer brush, we're just going back in and getting those smaller spaces. And we can also use it to shape out our eyeshadow a little bit. Using a cool contour shade, we're going to start shaping the face. We're just going to apply it under the cheekbones, at the jawline, and the forehead. I wanted to keep a cool contour, but you can do a warmer contour all the way up to a gray contour, just depending on how dramatic you want that look to be. And then we are going to shape out her nose as well. I'm blending that contour shade all the way up and into her eyebrows. Then I'm just going to take that foundation brush we just used and blend away any harsh edges. We're just going to do a quick rundown on lashes. You want to cut your band to the size of your eye. Apply an even layer of glue to the band. Wait at least 30 seconds for that glue to get tacky. Then we're going to apply as close to the lash line as possible. Once I get my lashes situated, I'll take a clean spoolie and lightly press the lashes into the lash line as that glue dries. Now we're just setting the areas we contoured earlier with a contour powder. And for the eyebrows, we're going to start at the middle and work our way towards the tail. I want to emphasize her arch to keep up with that vampire look. We're going to go a bit more dramatic with this brow, so I did a darker color than I would normally use. I'm still going to keep a lighter hand at the inside of the brow. And here I'm just shaping up the brows a little bit with whatever leftover concealer we have on that small concealer brush from earlier. And again, here we are just defining the arch, doing the brows a bit more heavy-handedly, but I'm still keeping a lighter hand on the inside of the brow. And we're going to use a little bit more of that white concealer on a flat brush to really pop out that brow bone. And you see, I applied a lot more product on this one. That's why it's important to pay attention how much product you're loading up on your brushes. I put too much product over there and I'm trying to dab off the excess with my finger. So I'm just taking a little bit more on the other side to even everything out. Then I'm taking a buffing brush and blending out that line. Now we're going to line the lips with black lipstick. We're going for a really dark, vampy look. If you don't want it too dark, you can skip this next step. You don't have to fill in the corners with black, but if you want that extra dark look, go ahead and fill in those corners like I'm doing here. Then we're just gonna pop a red lipstick right over the top. Don't forget to apply mascara to the top and bottom lashes. I'm dabbing on a clear dewy highlighter that just adds shine to the face. I don't want anything with too much warmth because I'm keeping this look very pale. Now we're just blending the bottom lash line with some black eyeshadow, focusing most of that pigment on the outer edge of the eye and less pigment as you work your way into the inner corner. Here is Jordan's before and after being turned into a vampire. I really hope this look was easy to follow, and I think you could use this look for several different Halloween costumes just by changing up the colors that you use. Good luck and happy Halloween!
Pagan ritual that was experienced in old world religions. It works off the idea that by ingesting something you're essentially cleansing yourself from within in both a spiritual and physical sense. So practitioners of these rituals will eat a variety of foods for the chemicals or essence within it. Now, if you're looking to eat something that contains an essence, because the idea is the stronger the essence of whatever you eat, the more powerful it is. Now, what do you think probably has the strongest essence? That's right. So, you know all those theories about the world elites being these cannibals who send people around the world in order to just eat them? Well, this is one of the theories for why that would be the case. By consuming the essence or body of something, clean your own soul. So if you're driving around and you see 10 circles, you probably shouldn't be there for several reasons. Eating is one of them. Book Operators comes from a book known as Operators of Things. Basically, she had this idea because of her schizophrenia